Civil engineering is the mother of all engineering. And in a way, it is said that civil engineers make civilization.
Civil engineers actually plan, design, maintain, and also to some extent operate all the infrastructure systems. So they actually do this job of building infrastructure for the society.
Our department started in the beginning itself in the 1958. There are three major areas of civil engineering, that is structural engineering, hydraulic engineering, and soil mechanics. Of course, we also had faculty members in surveying, remote sensing, construction engineering. By 1963, the department had about 30 faculty members, and structural engineering formed the major discipline in the department.
So the structural engineering specialization in civil engineering department of IIT Bombay is the strongest group in the civil engineering department. The most obvious applications of structural engineering are in things like design of buildings, bridges, other major structures, aerospace structures, satellites, aircrafts, and so on. And some of our colleagues even deal with biological structures such as bone implants, tooth implants, and so on.
Some complex material like concrete, right, where you mix up some powder, cement powder, with some kind of stones and some sand to get this concrete, and this becomes an amazing material, right? I mean, let's say for example a high-rise building, to retain that liquid form for a long time so that it can be pumped in the 100th floor or 200th floor and then becomes a solid there and then retains its shape for 100 years.
The centrifuge modeling is a physical modeling technique in which a small scale model is subjected to high gravities by rotating about a vertical axis in a horizontal plane. And this is very much required in geotechnical engineering. And to this effect, the equipment commissioned at IIT Bombay in 2001, which is unique as far as IIT Bombay in India is concerned, and which is one of the largest equipment in this part of the world, and it can carry 2.5 tons at 100 gravities.
Some of the major projects in which I have been associated is the Bandra Ceiling project, which is an iconic structure, seaport development, 4th container terminal for the JNPT, and City and Industrial Development Corporation of Mumbai, CIDCO, where we try to create new cities or the smart cities.
Transportation Systems Group focuses on developing good transportation system. We focus on three major areas of transportation, namely transportation planning, design and construction of traffic facilities, and operation and control of various transportation systems. Understanding the traffic is another area. All this is intended for a very good, efficient, and a safe transportation system.
The Faculty of Ocean Engineering Specialization work on various issues of coastal and ocean environment, and we work on various issues like wave forecasting, wave modeling, tidal hydrodynamics. We work on the design and analysis of coastal structures like port and harbors. We work on the design and analysis of offshore structures. We have a physical wave flume, which is of 50-meter length, 1 meter wide and 1 meter deep. And in that, students do their experiments with physical models.
When you're talking about water availability, 80% of the available water comes from monsoon. That's the rainfall which occurs during June to September, these 4 months in India. And when you're talking about demand, the major sector of water demand is the agricultural sector. When you're intensifying the agricultural activities, you need more water. And at the same time, because of climate change and global warming, there is an weakening trend of monsoon rainfall.
So some of the important aspects we deal in water resource engineering include fluid mechanics, where all the aspects of fluid flow, dynamics, and all those things are considered. Then we deal with the hydraulic engineering, where, say for example, construction of canals, dams, and then reservoirs and hydropower, and then also like water supply and some aspects of environment engineering, where say how to collect the water from a river or a reservoir and then say do the appropriate treatments and then supply to the say city or the village is considered. After the water is supplied, there will be wastewater will be produced, and then how to treat this wastewater and then deal with it. And then also urban related issues like urban flooding, urban water management, all these issues will be there.
Nowadays, a discipline has started, cannot stand on its own. If I need to plan a city to give it a good flood warning system with a better lead time, I need information from all branches of civil engineering, and this is where the importance lies.
Our Department of Civil Engineering holds various technical activities through Civil Engineering Association, and the Civil Engineering Association holds seminars for various national and international experts. We also conduct technical events like ACAR.
ACAR is held annually and is one of the Asia's largest civil engineering festival. We have a lot of competitions, events, panelists coming over and giving lectures, and many other exciting workshops going on in ACAR.
What we also provide is every year we take on a hot topic and focus on it. ACAR also has a social responsibility, so every year we take a social cause and look to impact some lives in the best possible way which we can.
So civil engineers actually use very high-end equipment for testing the materials that actually go into all these structures, and also to test these prototypes of these structures. So in fact, our civil engineering department of IIT Bombay has 20 high-end teaching and research laboratories.
We actually get to see plenty of things hands-on in the high-class laboratories that we have over here, and yeah, it's been terrific. I have been part of ACAR, so I know what it is to promote the core interests of the department. So yeah, it's been a great experience.
Civil engineering is an exciting profession because at the end of the day, you actually see what you have created, whether it is a tall building, whether it is a bridge, or whether it is a metro station or a dam. So you can actually see the end result. And for years together, sometimes even hundreds of years together, people talk about that structure which has been built by a particular civil engineer.